Now, meet Brenton Jarrett. He promises a glittering lifestyle of champagne, red carpets and rubbing shoulders with the stars, but he's nothing more than a con man, posing as a celebrity, and we caught him out.
Jennifer Hawkins, Brady Hall's A Current Affair. I wonder if I can get an autograph, please.
Oh, hello.
Yes. I wonder if I can get an autograph, Jennifer.
No, sorry.
No? Well, I wonder if, let me just... Oh, Alfred Hitchcock's grandson. Is that who I'm talking to? No? Let me try another one. Skeet Ulrich, maybe. Could you do me that name? No?
Sorry, no.
OK, all right, then I'll try one more. Johnny Depp's brother, Daniel. Can you do that autograph?
No, no need to.
No.
Sorry.
OK, let me just ask for Brenton Jarrett.
Yeah.
Is he here? He is. He claims he's half a dozen celebrities rolled into one, but in real life, he's a nobody. Although he could probably lay claim to being Australia's greatest celebrity fraudster.
He'd taken away so many hopes and dreams from so many girls.
I did see a lot of girls get taken advantage of and lose money through him.
The celebrity con man with fraud offences in nearly every state of Australia dating back 20 years.
He just took advantage of us all.
Depending on the con, he's a man of many names. These are but a few. You see, when you're famous or related to someone who is, it can get you free limos, meals, accommodation, opening nights, money and girlfriends.
Work contracts, meeting, Jennifer Hawkins, travelling the world, fashion shows, runway. It didn't end. The promises were endless.
And we all got to go up there, drinks and everything paid for in the limousine. We got there and he opened the door and we got VIP entry into the club.
There's not a lot of resemblance, but Brenton Jarrett claims he was the long-lost grandson of Alfred Hitchcock. Problem was, Sir Alfred never had a grandson, but the con brought in a stack of would-be models and actresses. Because remember that TV hit Cheers?
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Bet you didn't know they were planning a remake of it in Melbourne. Neither did the real Cheers producers. But it didn't stop Brenton, from telling would-be actresses who applied to his ads that the big shot TV producer, Josh Hitchcock, was remaking it. Got 60 women responding to his ads. Police say he had sex with 2 of them.
The most fundamental secrets of the universe.
When he posed as Johnny Depp's brother Daniel, he arranged bodyguards and film equipment to follow him. He was finally arrested at Melbourne's Crown Casino. The end result was 10 charges of fraud. Wes Craven's cult horror movie Scream starred Drew Barrymore, Neve Campbell and Skeet Ulrich. Brenton went to Adelaide and impersonated Skeet. Got him freebies all over town, including hotel rooms and more limos. But one of his hired bodyguards smelt a rat when he found Brenton and a female fan doing what a celebrity does in Adelaide, shopping at Target. Later, as the drinks flowed over a free dinner at a Chinese restaurant, those in the crowd, including entertainment reporter Peter Ford, noticed Skeet's American accent was no more.
A very charming bloke, as con artists usually are.
Jarrett was released by police and told to pay back the money he owed. But he reprised the role of Skeet on the Queensland Sunshine Coast years later. That's him walking out of court after being charged there.
Through the years, the scams that Brenton has employed have become more sinister and darker and dangerous to innocent people.
Indeed they have.
It's still affecting my life now, so... in a big way, very big way.
Gina Edwards signed up as a model to one of Jarrett's so-called talent agencies.
The deceptiveness of it was just so well hidden amongst everything, down to the limos. There wasn't a time he didn't have a limo.
But when she realised something was amiss and threatened to expose him, a celebrity wrote to her on Facebook.
Jennifer Hawkins contacted me after it, saying that she was going to get lawyers involved, that, I'd be getting in trouble, arrested.
Of course, the real Jennifer Hawkins would be horrified by his fraudulent use of her name.
Well, firstly, I'm sorry. It's not something that I meant to do to anybody, and that's something you need to understand.
Dad, I've got to be honest with you. That's an easy cop-out.
It is an easy
It's not
cop-out.
my fault.
I know. No, I know that. I know. And if I could go back, I'd change it.
People in our society have some conditions.
Yeah.
And delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
But you're hurting people along the way.
I know
and
I am.
continue to hurt people along the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. And you don't stop.
Yeah, I know.
You fooled me, you could have fooled so many other girls. That's not fair. Like, what makes you think that that's okay?
Nikki got conned by him as well, so humiliated by the experience, she doesn't want to identify herself. For a few weeks, she worked for Brenton, known to her as Josh, in his modelling agency, handling the avalanche of complaints from girls who paid but never got work.
Girls complaining that they didn't get their photos.
She was about to walk away.
And then Jennifer Hawkins started to contact me.
The model was urging Nikki to go out with him. "I think he's falling for you."
What did you think?
How exciting.
Of course, this wasn't the real Jennifer Hawkins at all.
You keep pleading guilty. You know you've done wrong.
Well, I'm not going to lie in a court. It's
But
wrong.
you lie to so many other people. But you're not going to lie to the court.
No, or the police, or anyone as soon as
Because
I'm
they're not the
well-
vulnerable ones. They're in a position of power, and you know that. But it's the vulnerable ones out there, those young girls in their 20s. They're the ones you're lying to.
Jarrett claims a medical condition is making him do it.
I have bipolar.
Dr. Can bipolar disorder make you think you're someone else?
It doesn't make you believe you're someone else. That's not my experience.
What's more, forensic psychiatrist Dr. Julian Parmigiani says bipolar people aren't capable of complex fraud.
It doesn't lead to this kind of behaviour. In fact, when people are in a manic episode, for example, they're much less likely to perpetrate a fraud because they're so disorganised and excitable and chaotic. You know, fraud, particularly sophisticated ones, require a lot of planning and a lot of cold blood.
The magistrate Jarrett faced for his latest offence last week also questioned whether his alleged medical condition made him do it.
There is a fairly large degree of planning in relation to these matters.
It wasn't diagnosed until 2001. We tried to diagnose it
My
quite
friend,
hard.
that was 13 years ago.
Yeah, I know that.
And you've committed more crimes in the last 13 years than the previous 8.
Yeah.
So that's no excuse.
It's not an excuse, no.
The longer he's out, the more it's going to go on. It's not going to end. He will continue doing this. He has no remorse for his actions.
His delusions of grandeur are in stark contrast to where this wannabe lives. A small town in rural Australia. No red carpet, no opening nights, not much here. Except one hell of a celebrity con man.
I've been here for 30 years, and I reckon 20 years ago he started.
What name do you call him?
Con man.
And finally, guess what the main street of his town is called? Round here, Jennifer, seems there's no escaping you.
He is a very slow learner too. Just recently, Jarrett was online again, promising young women he could get them work presenting the weather here on Channel 9. And just for the record, at present, there are no vacancies.